Ahoy Explorers, I'm Nia and I'm a rum enthusiast, and this is entry number 3. Today I'm going to be discussing Copper Bottom Silver Rum. This particular rum is another distillery that I'm excited to try in Florida. They are located in Holy Hill, and this particular distillery has a very long history, and they're distilling in the oldest rum and sugar plantation in the United States. So I'm very excited to try this bottle. This particular bottle also has a small batch number, and this is batch number 22. This particular bottle is also made by the Craig family, so I'm excited to try them. The name Copper Bottom comes from the reinforcing that the British naval ships started doing in the 1700s to reinforce the bottom of the wooden ships. They noticed that once they started covering the bottoms with copper, it helped the ships last a lot longer, and eventually when Civil War did happen, that was one of the techniques that helped them make resilient. With time, that was also implemented as an adjective to give people. So this distillery is just carrying on the Copper Bottom legacy. So this particular rum is a silver rum. So I'm gonna start, as always, with a small amount here. And I'm also going to use, for the first time ever, my Aroma Academy rum training kit. This particular rum says it has notes of vanilla and butterscotch. I am gonna pull out the vanilla, which is number 24, and I do not have any I don't have any butterscotch, but I'm gonna pull out some caramel just to give it a try. Very cool bottle. They also have a very nice ship design logo on the top and ship design logo on the side, saying that it's a craft distillery. So let's see the nose. I could definitely tell the butterscotch in there. Let's see if I can smell the vanilla. A little bit of the vanilla, just a smidge. Let me see the caramel, or caramel, however you want to pronounce this, potato. To me, it smells more like butterscotch than anything else. And now let me give this a try. Wow, that's very smooth. You can definitely feel like a little bit of the burn after the fact, but not too bad for an 80 proof. Not too bad at all. It smells, again, very butterscotchy. I'm gonna put some ice in here. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of trying these chilled, because there's nothing better than the chilled shot. I obviously want to always try it first without any ice, in case, you know, it affects the taste or it dilutes it a little bit. I like to taste the full flavor, smell the full smells. The other thing that I love about this aroma kit is that it has, in case you get confused or you misplace the lids or whatever it still does have the little labels here, so you will see vanilla in the front. That way, no panic at all. You know exactly where everything goes. I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna keep the caramel out and see if it changes with the ice. So we get around this smidge. Okay, it significantly reduced the nose in there with the ice. And I'm trying to see if I can smell the vanilla. I'm also gonna try one of these little dipping sticks and see if it changes anything, intensifies the smells or anything. I don't think I'll be using a lot of these because because I do honestly feel like it might contaminate. But again, I haven't even read the manual, so I'm gonna read it and see what it says, but I feel like it's more intense when you smell it out of the bottle versus one of these little stick things. But yeah, a little bit of the sweeter taste, of the sweeter smells, but not sweeter taste. So if you do like rums that have a nice smelling, sweet smelling nose, but you don't like the sweetness of it, this is a great option. Today what I'm gonna try is I'm gonna do some mojitos, and typically we do mojitos with another type of white rum. And with the ice is just, it is very nice. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with these local distilleries. I would definitely, especially we want to try to support local distilleries, I would definitely replace some of my other white rums with this one, but we're gonna try and see if it works with the mojito. And long story short, we typically once a year go to this resort in Playa Mujeres, Mexico, and they had a mojito class there. So we decided to take it. Obviously, I love rum, and Phil enjoys all spirits. Now there's various ways to make a mojito. I'm just gonna tell you and show you the way we were taught in that class. Okay, so very important that he told us is I got the muddler that he recommended. This muddler is a plastic one. The reason why he said it's so important to use plastic is because the wooden one is porous, and unless you're constantly washing it and making sure it's completely dry, it's gonna start to mold in there. It is a porous surface, so he said to buy a plastic one, which is what we did. And the other thing today is I'm going to use my tin from my bartending kit. I don't have an 8-ball glass, but if you do have an 8-ball glass, I recommend just doing it in that. So I'm gonna put a couple of limes in here. And I did cut these in quarts. And then some people, there's two techniques for the mint. One, which is what he taught us, is to just throw it in there, or the other one is to basically slap it and release the oils from the mint and then throw it in there. So the way he started was to do 2 shots of the white rum. Now, I don't have a jigger yet. This is a judgment-free zone. We're all still learning. So I use a shot glass, and I'm gonna use a shot glass today. So what I'm gonna do, because the shot glass is a little bit on the thicker side, is I'm just gonna try 1.5 and see how it goes. Now remember, I have the limes in there already. So 1.5. And then what he told us is to use simple syrup. And this simple syrup, I'm gonna do half a shot. Now, I know that in some places they use sugar. You're more than welcome to do that. The only thing with regular sugar is that you get that grainy taste when you're tasting the drink. And I personally don't like it. I like simple syrup because it allows you to mix everything more smoothly. So that's half a shot of simple syrup. And then what he told us, which gives it a little bit more like different unique flavor, was to use coconut water. So I'm doing half a shot of coconut water to give it a little bit more sweet taste. So I'm doing that in there. And this is obviously dairy-free, coconut, unsweetened. And then when you muddle, what you want to muddle is the limes. And the part that you want to muddle on the lime is this inside. So you're basically just squeezing the lemons in there and adding the juices to everything. So I'm just gonna look for the limes, look for the limes and just give them a little squeeze. And that's it. I'm gonna throw a couple mint leaves in there. Now I'm gonna throw some ice in there. So what you have in there is everything together. And then the way you're gonna mix this is just with the spoon. Give it a little twirl. And then I'm gonna use one of my tiki glasses to pour this into this. And we'll see how it. A little teeny tiny splash of soda water. I'm gonna try to push these limes to the bottom so I can obviously drink out of this. And the way you garnish is same thing with a little mint. Now let's give this a try. Cheers. Sorry for the lipstick from the tiki glass. That's delicious. This is very smooth, very delicious. I would definitely add this bottle to my collection, and I would use this to possibly replace some of the more standard and typical white rums that we use to make these mixed drinks. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. If you have tried this bottle, let me know your thoughts. If you made any cool drinks with it, please, please, please let me know. I will definitely try them. Post pictures. Make sure you also follow me on Instagram, myrumdiaries, and look forward to the next entry.